Alright everybody, it's been a little while. I got an update for y'all. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer video, so I apologize in advance for that. But here goes nothing. So this here car, the Oldsmobile, I released a couple videos on it in the last couple weeks about the carburetor and the emissions delete stuff on it. And I found out at the end of all that this engine is basically junk, and the car is no longer, I mean, it's on borrowed time. It's not probably gonna make another year. It's done. It's got a dead cylinder, number 7 cylinder. That's the closest to the driver on that one side. The driver's side, closest to the firewall, is dead. There's no compression. There's very low compression, causing a lot of blow-by, which caused the PCV to stick open, which caused a really big vacuum leak, and the car wouldn't run right. So I got rid of the PCV system, and then when I was installing a draft tube to replace the PCV system, I noticed that the rear main was leaking really bad, and it's gotten to the point where it leaks about, I don't know, a half a quart just sitting overnight. This here, I don't know if you can see this, but all this oil on the ground is from backing this out and pulling it back in, and when I go to work and back and stuff. And then all this on the back of the car, all the spots you see, that's all oil splatter. It's all up on the tail lights. It's all over the back. It's done. It rear main's leaking so bad that I'm not going to check the oil every time I have to go somewhere. That's ridiculous. I should just be able to get in the car and go, you know. So if it's leaking that bad, it's done. It just signed its own death warrant. I'm not gonna get rid of it because I need it for parts and stuff, but I'm gonna drive it until it literally blows up. Probably. I'm still gonna, check the oil periodically, but if I don't check it every day and it happens to blow up, so be it. I'm not checking oil every day. Runs like shit because it's got one cylinder down. It's fine when you're driving, but when you're idling, it just doesn't want to run for very long, and it's pretty close to the end of its day of life. So I mean, I'm pretty happy with how far I got it. I've had the car for 4 years, and it's made it a lot longer than I ever would have expected. If anyone remembers what it looked like when I first got it, it's come a long way. It's made it a long time, and I'm pretty happy with it. So Oldsmobile is probably going to be gone, or I should say, going to be off the road before the end of 2025, I would say. I'd be lucky if it makes it through the summer. I'm not going to drive it that much because the Chrysler's almost ready to be on the road, which I'll get to in a minute. But I mean, I'm going to try to make it through the next winter because it does handle very well in the snow, and I don't have another car that can handle that well. But if it doesn't, I'm not going to be surprised. It's pretty much toast. I mean, engine 7 cylinders and a rear main that's leaking so bad that it's leaving a trail everywhere it goes. It's done. But so yeah, that's the update with the Oldsmobile. It's yep, it is what it is. It made a long time. It lived a nice life, and I think it's time to stick a fork in it and call it done, because nothing you can really do. It's not worth an engine. Frame's right out in the back in one spot. It's got all these HVAC issues. It's got wiring issues. It's got water leaks. The windshield, the roof, the frickin' doors have wind noise. It's not worth it. It's done. As far as what I'm going to do to replace this car, well, alright then. As far as what I'm going to do to replace this car, I'm not going to do anything just right away yet. The Cordoba is going to be replacing it as a summer driver, but I'm not driving the Chrysler in the wintertime. They rust like crazy, and it's too nice of a car to risk wrecking it, in a snowbank or something like that. So the Chrysler's just going to be a daily for the summertime. As for the winter, I've got another thing I will show you when I get back to the shop here in a second. But if that doesn't work out, then we're going to be looking at maybe getting a LTD or a New Yorker or some other full-size luxury car like this to replace it. I don't think I'm going to go with another GM just yet. As much as I would like to have another GM, I've been getting really sick of messing with carburetor every year or two. It's I've never had this much trouble with a carb on any car as I have had with this Quadrajet on this. So I think I'm gonna skip out on GMs for a while, at least from the 80s. If I was to get an 80s GM, it would have to be a diesel, and then you're gonna have a whole slew of other problems that I can't even work on because I'm not a diesel mechanic. So yeah, I'm just gonna be done with GMs for a little while. Try to focus on Fords and Chryslers for a little bit, and then I might go back to GM in, I don't know, 5 years or something like that. But yeah, so that's what it is with the olds. Let's go to the shop and I'll let you know what's going on down there. Alright, so you notice here the Buick, the white Buick that I have, the LeSabre, is not here anymore. That's actually at my dad's. It is for sale. I just don't like the car. The heat doesn't work. It started not working very well for a while, but it was manageable, and then it just started not working at all, and I just got sick of it. So I'm gonna sell that. I just don't like the car. Apart from the heat not working, it just isn't for me. It's too new. I shouldn't have bought a new car like that. I thought I knew better, but I figured it's an old lady car, so it'd be nice, right? It's not. So Buick's going away. Not too sad about it. I won't buy another one, and that's a fact. Cadillac's doing good. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing's happened with it. It's been a really good car for what I use it for, which is just road trips and stuff. I got to top off the tires, air in the tires in the back, but other than that, I got nothing to report there. The Chrysler is in there right now. I am going to be touching up all the rust spots on it with just primer. We're just going to prime it for now because I am going to be painting that. I'll actually go show it to you. Alright, so what I'm doing with this is that every tape you see is highlighting a portion that has a lot of rust, and we're just going to put primer on it just to touch it up. It's going to look kind of junky because it's going to have primer dots all over it, but it's going to be better than having rust that's going to spread and make things worse in the future. But I'll tell you what I'm doing, and I don't think I've gone over this on YouTube yet, but you see this pinstripe line that goes all the way across the car from the front to the back? We're going to paint everything below that the same color as the top. So it's going to be a two-tone car. The reason I'm not doing the whole car is because, number one, these are painted on pinstripes, and I don't want to get rid of them. Number two, the hood, the trunk, and the roof are in phenomenal shape as far as paint, and I do not see a reason why I should ruin the original paint on this when the only thing that's, you know, a problem is the stuff below the pinstripe. So we're just gonna paint it two-tone. It's not happening this year, which is why we're doing this. Otherwise, I'd just wait until I was gonna paint it. It's gonna happen next year because the Mercury gets painted first. I still need to redo the vinyl top on that car. I need to get the other dent fixed professionally. I'm not gonna try to pull it myself. It's in a body line. Once that is done, paint the Mercury, get the top on it. Probably rebuild the transmission. Once the Mercury is done, that is when this car will get paint, and that's going to be next summer, not this summer, so 2026. But for now, just touch up all the paints, all the rust spots. It's just spots like this. I mean, the bigger spots, the littler spots like that and that. Not too concerned about those. It's those big ones that are bare metal exposed that I'm trying to eradicate so it doesn't get worse in the year that I'm going to be driving it. I've got new trim for the rear wheel wells in here, in that box there, and that's not going to go on until it's painted next year, so it's going to be bald on the rears. But apart from that, I got the electrical fixed in this. I got my new sound system in it. I would open the door and show you, but I have it taped off. I've got the door panel on the inside fixed there, so the pull strap is on the correct spot now. It's not hanging off anymore. I got the window regulators lubed up and greased and everything. It's going really good. I've got to get it in to get an alignment, front end alignment, and the ride height in the front adjusted. It's sitting too low right now. I don't like it. The rear is about 28 inches. The front's at 26, so it's 2 inches too low, which might not seem like that much, but it's visible, and I don't like it. So we're fixing that, doing an alignment, adjusting or replacing any front end parts that need it, change the oil, change the belts, and then it's good to go. I'll start driving it, and that's when the Oldsmobile is going to get parked for the summer at least, because this car has fully accepted the mantle of being the new daily. The Mercury, I already went over that. Still needs paint, still needs a top, still needs that one dent fixed. It's just chilling in here. I've started it up a couple times to move it out of here because they're doing work on the wiring in here. But this here dent is the dent I'm talking about, right in the body line there. So that dent is going to be needing to get fixed. Other than that, I got to paint all this, replace this here top. Probably going to do it myself, so I'll put videos out on that. It's got little dents here and there from hail. You can see it right there in the trunk crease, right around in there. I'm not fixing that. It's going to be too much of a pain, too much of a hassle. It's a little dent. You can't really notice it. This isn't really going to be a show car. I'm just fixing it because I want it to be nice again, because it's been in my family its entire life. So that's what's going on with the Mercury. Nothing really new there. Transmission needs to be overhauled, but it's not dire. It still drives. So there's that. So we went over everything I own so far. The next thing I'm going to show you is something a little bit different. And, well, let me just show you. And here it is. This was my first car ever. And the reason it hasn't been on the channel is because it broke. The rear control arm on this side snapped off the frame. The actual part that holds the control arm to the frame broke off, rusted off, and it was undrivable. So I took it to my grandparents way up north and parked it in their garage for the last 5 years because I didn't have the heart to get rid of it, being my first car. And I thought I'd come back to it someday, and I was sort of right. But you know, I went up and got it because the Oldsmobile was starting to have problems, and the other Buick, the heat doesn't work in it anymore, so I went and got this to be my new winter car, because the heat did work in it when I parked it. So logic dictates it would still work now. It also ran when I parked it. Well, guess what it doesn't do now? We went up there to get this car. It would not start. It cranks over and it fires, but it does not start or stay running. So I got to fix that. It also needs 2 new brake lines in the rear, plus the rear control arm needs to be jerry-rigged to get that to go back into position. Surprisingly, it doesn't have any mouse damage after sitting in a garage for 5 years. The interior is still the same way I left it. The under the hood's still the same way I left it. There's a bunch of mouse stuff in the rear and the trunk, but other than that, it's good. The only thing holding this up right now is the fact that it's fuel injected. It's early fuel injection. This is a late 80s Buick Century, and I don't know how to work on it. So I don't know how I'm going to get it running, but I guess I'm going to start by taking injectors out, inspecting them, and then trying to blow something through the fuel line to see if there's a blockage somewhere or something like that. It's got spark because it does fire, but it just does not stay running, and the fuel pump runs. You can hear it running. Yeah, so that's the plan with this. The only thing that's going to dictate, this would be replacing the Olds as the winter car, by the way. But the only thing that's going to stop that is if for whatever reason I cannot get it running. When I was younger, I thought this car was hot shit. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. It was my first car. It was older when I got it, and I thought it was real nice. It's not. That was all a kid's brain thinking. I mean, the paint that I did on this thing is choppy. It's got overspray. It's got failed body work that I didn't touch up properly. The lines are terrible on it. I mean, look at this. It wasn't done very well. And for some reason, I thought that was okay when I was younger, but it's not. It's horrible. I mean, look at this. The bumper's already coming apart. It's just not good. This headlight's messed up. It like moves in there. The trunk, the original paint on the trunk is orange peeling, which isn't that big of a deal. But then like this here, the mirror is broken. I don't know if that shows up on camera or not, but the mirror is broken. The passenger side door doesn't work anymore. It just unlatches. It won't open. It's just not in very good condition. So it's going to be a winter beater if it starts. But if it does, it's going to go to the junkyard because I am not going to be able to sell this for anything. It's not worth anything. It's already got a salvage title because it was totaled the the year after I bought it, before I actually could drive it, I was trying to fix all the body work, which is why this paint's on here. Couldn't get the original paint. Wanted to do something cool, so I used candy blue paint. That's medium Quasar blue off of like an 80s Firebird with flake in it, metallic flake in it. And it looked good to me back in the day, but now it just looks weird. But yeah, it will be going to the junkyard if I can't get it to run. And this will be going, the other Buick's going, the Oldsmobile's going somewhere to sit for the rest of its days. And I will be replacing all three of those with a New Yorker or a Diplomat, maybe Dodge Diplomat, or a Crown Vic, or a LTD, or something like that. Grand Marquis, maybe another town car, but probably not. Trying to get stuff I haven't owned yet. But yeah, that's the plan. There's your update. There might be a video or two on this, maybe. There's not much to it. It's just kind of a beater piece of junk Buick Century. But I mean, there you go. That was my first car back in the day, so you get to see that. This has actually been in one other video on this channel, the very first video ever, way back when. It had a little cameo because it was in the background when I was talking about what this channel is about and that kind of thing. So yes, it's back, but maybe not for long. It all depends on if it wants to run for me or not. And if it doesn't, so be it. It'll go to the junkyard, and I won't really lose any sleep over it because it is not as nice as I remember it. But yeah, there you go. There's your update video. I'll be putting out more videos when I can, but you know, life's pretty busy, and I got 6 cars here now, so I might not have the time. But if you made it all the way through, congratulations. This is 17 minutes long and some change. And I'll see you in the next one.